We ask for your hottest takes.
Here they are.
Being nonchalant is the worst.
Yeah.
I would agree.
I think there's a place for nonchalance. It is too adopted in today's day and age because we don't want to be excited about anything because that's a vulnerable side of ourselves.
Seem embarrassing. We have the chance to be,
embarrassed.
No one should be ashamed to be passionate and to be excited and to be deeply engaged with life. It's the only thing to do here.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Welcome to Hey, Man.
The We Love You podcast.
Today, we answer your hot takes.
And there's some weird ones in there. The sun, social media, custard. All sorts of things were talked about.
Yeah, we talked about all sorts of stuff.
And through some of this podcast, we actually got a little bit emotional.
Yeah.
One of the, I think it's the only podcast we've ever done where we both
cried at
it. We cried a little bit. So thanks for being here.
Yeah, we hope you enjoy. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, TikTok,
YouTube,
and even check out Patreon.
If you want to support the podcast further, that's the best place to do it.
And we also have a book.
We love you.
An optimistic guide to life on a rock floating through space.
Check it out.
We
love
you.
Bye-bye.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
We love you.
Today, in this episode, we're looking at your hottest takes.
We put out a call on our Instagram for your hottest takes, and we thought we were going to get maybe a few hundred. There were thousands of them.
6,000. And that's just now. So.
And that's, so we're probably not going to be able to get to all of them.
No, I think we'll get to probably like 3,000.
Yeah,
but
maybe 4,000 if we're really quick about it.
We took a quick look at them.
Yeah.
You guys have some crazy takes.
Weird ones. And also, a lot of you don't know what a take is.
Yeah, a lot of them were just questions. But that's totally cool, too. We'll answer those some other podcasts.
Or just emojis. Lots of just emojis.
That's a hot take.
Which is kind of a take, if you think about it.
Can emojis just replace the English language? You know?
No, that's a hot take.
Now that's a hot take.
But before we get into that,
we're starting with our weekly recap news edition.
News bits.
If you want to just go straight to the hot takes, you can click this time code right here.
But actually stick around and listen to what we have to say.
We think you'll like it. We do this every week.
It's most of the fun of the whole podcast. First section, Andy. It's noticing things time. What have you noticed this week?
This week, there were some highs and some lows. The thing that brought me back to like a center or a sense of homeostasis, right, was just talking to people and meeting new people in any context. You know, the place where I meet most people is the climbing gym.
I love the climbing gym.
Yeah, just meeting a new person and giving a piece of yourself to them, right?
Yeah.
That's what's important, right? And then hopefully, you know, if they respond back to you, that they give a piece of them to you as well.
Yeah, it's this little it can be as simple as saying hello and just talking for a few minutes.
Yeah, but it
deepens the experience.
It deepens the experience a ton. And, you know, meeting people from all sorts of job backgrounds and backgrounds culturally as well. Like I met a phlebotomist this week, which is absolutely amazing.
Okay, and if you don't know what a phlebotomist is, just don't Google it.
You could Google it.
No, but before you Google it.
Guess what it is and put it in the comments.
Yourself, picture what a phlebotomist is. Because for the longest time I was like...
Phlegm bottom.
It's like a phlegm specialist.
A person who specializes in...
Or it's like a lobotomist, which is a very different thing.
Yeah. Was there a person who did that?
No, it just happened. No, there were, I think doctors did it.
Yeah, doctors.
They were doing weird stuff, though. Let's not get into that.
Let's not
get
into lobotomies. But a phlebotomist is a person who draws your blood.
Yes.
Who specializes in drawing your blood. And they were getting their phlebotomy certifications, which was really cool and really interesting to hear.
People need to do it.
Exactly. And from phlebotomy to urology... we have it right.
Yeah,
no, truly.
It is. That's
I don't know why it's all doctors.
That's not that far of a range. From phlebotomy to urology.
They're both extracting fluids from your body, actually.
Yeah, they're doing all sorts
very
of
close.
stuff.
But vastly different people.
Yes. But it's not just phlebotomists and urologists.
No. There's all
Those
sorts
are two
of
of the interesting occupations.
Though. Yes, but to climbers and
baristas and set
bus
decorators
drivers and janitors, and just talking to all of them and teachers and getting their little perspective and how they go about life, whether they're an extrovert or an introvert, and all of that informs you, and they give a little piece of themselves. It's a give and take that really brings you down to back to ground level again. Like
you're saying, when you're in a week or a month or some period of your life, it's a difficult time or it's kind of weird and uneven.
Yeah.
the thing that makes you come back to like the real world sometimes isn't by, okay, I'm going to sit in my room and really figure this out and lock in and like really sort out my life.
Exactly.
It's like going out into the world and chatting with nice people.
Exactly.
And being kind and letting their kindness guide you. And you're like, oh, the world is okay actually a little bit. Even if it's just this, the 10 people I see in this gym right now.
Yes, if you give them kindness, they tend to respond with kindness as well. And, that work you do in your room, locking in or whatever, that's important as well.
Yeah.
Like journaling and really understanding what you're feeling in the first place, that's important. But just having some real human connection and conversation is really, like, it's life-changing, truly.
And it doesn't have to be a life-changing conversation for it to change your life.
It could be about the weather. It could be about the stupid problem on the wall,
it's not exactly the same.
Yeah.
Oh, a little bit of background for me is that right now, like we have for the last few months, for the last few years, I'm still living in Los Angeles.
Yes.
But right now you're living up here in the Bay Area.
Yeah.
And so I'm going back and forth a lot.
Yes.
Because we're working together here. We're shooting videos. We're shooting the podcast.
Probably bi-weekly.
Yeah. Like every other week I'm probably back here.
Yeah.
And so it's, a lot of driving and a lot of transit.
Mm-hmm.
But also I'm having a hard time slotting into any sort of like comfortable, like, oh, I'm just in a place.
Routine.
Comfortable routine,
Sure.
comfortable feeling. But beyond just not having a routine and being traveling a lot, I wrote it down. So it's when I'm in LA, I'm sad because it's not like the Bay Area in a number of ways.
Right.
There's not enough nature around me. There's too many people. There's too much going on. It's a little bit stressful and high energy. But then when I'm in the Bay Area, I find myself being upset I'm in the Bay Area because of all the ways it's not like Los Angeles.
Right.
I'm like,
there
there's
aren't
nothing
cool shows going on.
My friends aren't here. My girlfriend's not here.
Yeah.
And I'm always like unsettled because it's not the other place. I feel like that's just a good encapsulation of a feeling I tend to have a lot, where I get caught on like what something should be, or like you're upset because something is not like something else that you can imagine it being like.
Desire is the root of all pain.
Exactly.
It's the things you want
yes.
that bring you the pain in the first place. Yeah.
And like the thing that makes you unhappy is comparing your current situation with a situation that you can imagine being different, like being whether it's better or just different.
Yeah. When it's most important to make the best of right now.
Yeah, exactly. And there's like this weird, like it can go for like your entire life. Everything in your life can be brought down to, oh, you're unsatisfied because you can imagine a world where something is different, which is like also kind of helpful. Like where if you are in a place where you do want to change things, like you can, it's maybe helpful to imagine things can be different and to go that way. But it's also easy to get stuck in this pattern of always comparing yourself to an imagined version of what you could be doing or what you should be doing or what your life should be like.
The one way to go about things is just to escape fully.
Yeah.
And just to like try and start over.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. All the connections we've made and are so valuable in the current lives we have.
Yeah, I think that the root of it is imagining something different, like a different world that you're living in and a different moment than right now, whether it's the future or just a completely alternate reality.
Yeah.
But like those don't exist. The future doesn't exist. The past doesn't exist. There isn't a different world than the one you're living in right now. So you need to be in this one.
You need to be in this one,
and
exactly.
Find the joy and the beauty in that.
Yeah.
Which is something that I tell myself when I'm driving 6 hours between.
Hey, it's 4.5 sometimes.
Sometimes. It's usually 6.
Yeah, maybe.
Ever since I
because you're stopping at Dunkin' for a couple hours.
Hey, don't shout out Dunkin', although
the breakfast
sandwich is there,
and the one in Kettleman City, if you fill up your free tank of gas,
you get a free donut.
You get a free donut. It's not a free tank of gas.
That'd be a really good idea.
That'd be a great deal.
If you buy one donut, you get a free tank of gas. Yeah, they're really doing well there.
Yeah. I just wanted to add on to the initial statement about meeting people and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And in school and college, you're meeting all these people, and there's always like a new freshman class coming in, or you're
a new class that just obviously you're going to meet new people.
Yes, exactly. There's a whole variety of new students, and you're all passionate about this one thing together.
Yeah.
And when you get into the adult world, yes, some of that still exists.
Mm-hmm.
Like we work jobs, right?
You'll be at a bar and meet people, or at a park.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's about like the day-to-day structure in which you meet people, right? It's like,
it's just not.
It's not
there.
as much there, and culturally we're going more remote desk jobs, and we're doing just kind of isolating ourselves
It's
in
less
many ways.
social.
It's less social and less putting yourself out of your comfort zone, you
Mhm.
know? So finding those places, whether, maybe it's the bar, right?
Yeah, or maybe it's just how you conduct yourself in the regular world.
Exactly.
Meeting whoever you're encountering, just being very outgoing and kind and eager to meet people and to
Exactly.
connect. But when you're in that mindset, like, it feels like a superpower. When you're like, oh, no, I'm going to talk and be joyous towards everyone I encounter.
Yes, it really does.
And it kind of puts this, like, aura around you when you're moving through the world. Like,
Aura farming.
it's
Dude, I am aura farming right now.
no, it's like you're truly, like, joy maxing. Like,
Yeah, no, you are.
You're farming joyous connection
And
with
others people's,
people.
in yours, and
And it can feel like a strange thing to be, like, walking down the street and going, like, hey there, have a good one.
Yeah.
But, like, 95% of the time people go, you too.
you too.
That's a really nice thing to say.
No, I know. And we were talking about this earlier even. We were eating lunch together and we were walking. This guy was whistling and was like, I should just tell that man that guy tell that guy that you got a great whistle, man.
Yeah, we go,
you know, like, why
keep
not?
whistling.
Keep
Keep
whistling.
whistling, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we didn't.
We didn't.
Because it kind of felt like catcalling
It
or
feels
something.
like catcalling. But I think there maybe is not a place for catcalling, but a place for, like, joy calling.
Joyous exclamation.
Yeah.
It's like, you have a good one, sir. I love you.
I love you. Yeah, exactly.
Like, why not?
And again, all of it is just about taking your time to meet someone in a deep connection as
Mm-hmm.
well. Can be really fulfilling, and understanding how their cultural background and their different backgrounds affect them in the world they function in today. You know.
Well, yeah, because if you cast that wider net of connecting with people all around, you're going to make deep connections as well.
Exactly.
Which is what feeds the soul.
Yeah.
I have another noticing thing.
Let's hear it.
Which comes from something we were talking about earlier, which is I recently looked at my Google account's profile photo.
We were just talking
yes.
about this. Yeah.
My Google account's profile photo, which is like my Gmail, my Google Photos, my
Yeah.
Drive. I've had the same profile photo since junior year of high school.
I remember this. I've known
Yeah.
it for many, many years.
And it's just a photo of me on top of a hike nearby here, but my hair looks totally different. I look way younger.
Yeah.
And I finally looked at that photo this week and was like, I need to change that. Like, it's time for me to have a new profile photo. Not because it's like bringing me sorrow necessarily, although it might. It's a reminder of time having gone by. But
Yeah.
the interesting thing that I find in it is this feeling of like, oh, that I look at that and it's no longer really me. Like, that's not quite me. It's like a symbol to represent me, which I guess all profile photos are.
Yeah.
But I just think it's interesting, like, that period of time that has elapsed that goes, oh, that period of time ago, it was like kind of a different person. You know, like whether it's 3 years or 4 years,
Uh-huh.
or sometimes it's as little as a year or a few months. It's like, oh,
Mhm.
I'm in a completely new era of my life.
Completely new era of your life, and you do build those walls up for yourself. Like they're not necessarily there, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it's
But
interesting.
In a way, it's like almost the thing that isn't there is the continuity of self.
Right.
It's like you're a different person. You have a different outlook every single day. Really, it's marginally different at times, but
Yeah.
sometimes it can be like day to day. You can be happy one day, very unhappy another day.
Mhm.
And so it's actually the narrative we tell ourselves about where we are in our lives that builds the identity of like, this is me. And 2 months ago, 3 months ago, a year ago, that was still the same me.
Yeah.
That's almost the fiction. And it becomes
That is interesting.
Maybe it's not, but
there's two sides of that same sword as well.
Yeah.
Like it's that same you, and then you get you have another day, and you are that same person in a way, and
Yeah.
you're more connected to that same person, and you're jokey just like that person was
Yeah.
in that age.
And then
And-
I'll go back, like I'll drive by our high school and I'll be like, no, I'm still 100% that guy.
Yeah,
Like
100%.
this is still me. Like I'm,
100%.
and same goes to when I was 5 years old or 10 years old.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
oh,
Even though like maybe you can't even remember, but like all of that is informing
there's
who
still
you are.
that core
That-
you.
nurture or that
Yeah.
that nature.
Yeah.
Who do you think that is? Like
Yeah.
like if you could describe only what makes you, that is the pure nature part of it,
Yeah.
what would that be?
I almost feel like I could give a better answer for you.
No, I know exactly.
And you could give a better
yes,
answer for me.
I was thinking that as well.
But I guess let's both give our answers for our own our own selves. Like try to
Yeah, that's
like,
really tough.
give yourself
though.
like think of like 4 or 5 qualities. Just like I'm just off the dome. I'll start.
For yourself.
Yeah, from myself.
Okay.
In nature, I am. Oh man, it's really
Well,
hard.
it's also the one word answers are hard.
Yeah,
it's like
if I were
curious and
if I were
passionate.
to describe
and,
myself with like just listing adjectives doesn't seem helpful.
I know it doesn't seem helpful.
But it's like the core of who I am is like really excited about creativity and imagination.
Yeah.
That's been the same the whole way.
Yeah.
Very curious about like big existential questions and things I don't understand.
Yeah.
And wants to make people happy and wants to make myself like feel like joyous.
Exactly.
Like those are the three things that are like probably how I would define like my core.
Yeah.
I wanted to say like naturally good-natured and kind to people or naturally happy, but I feel like those are better descriptors, the things I gave. Like, because I feel like those are more conditional.
Yeah. I could see that. Yeah. Yeah, if I were to describe the same for myself, and this is a really complex answer, I have always been really passionate about feeling, which is, it sounds like an oxymoron, but...
Or like redundant.
Or redundant.
Yeah.
Yeah, passionate about feeling, obviously.
Yeah.
Like, passion is feeling, right?
Mm-hmm.
But passionate about these sensations you get when you're consuming art and feeling joy, and maybe it's this, whether it's this coming of age feeling or this like sadness you feel along with listening to a sad song. Really passionate about creating and curating that and showing that to the masses and giving that in my own way to others. And always been very, this is like a therapy question.
This is like
weird.
one of the deepest questions I've ever asked myself. I've never really.
Yeah.
No, but what were we going to say?
Yeah. Caring in a way that is sometimes overboard, you know, wow. This is tough.
This is beautiful, man. Dude, we've never asked a podcast question that's made me want to cry before. Yeah.
It also feels a little self-centered, but
I
know.
No,
I know.
it's naturally self-centered, but it's like, I feel like I'm like looking at my child self and being like, who are you? And what part of me is the same? But yeah, it's a good question to ask. And if you're at home listening along, ask yourself this question.
What's the right direction to go? Am
I a man? Or am I a Muppet?
Am I a Muppet?
If I'm a Muppet,
I'm a very manly Muppet. Okay, let's get back into it. Do
you want to say answer?
No, I'll just try and finish that really quickly. Caring in a way that is passionate about others, passionate about the things I love, that can get in the way of things sometime, but
feels very deeply. Like, intensely.
Yeah.
Not to answer your question for you. Damn, that'd get hard for the first 15 minutes.
Yeah, yeesh.
Wow, I love you, man.
I love you too, man.
But now it's time for
Art Blast.
I'll start with a little something that when I was last up in the Bay Area, which was not long ago, I saw Paul Simon of Simon and Garfunkel in concert at Stanford Frost Amphitheater with my dad. It was me and my dad at my favorite musical artist probably of all time. Like, Simon and Garfunkel is my first favorite artist from like ages of like 15 honestly to now. And I love Simon and Garfunkel so much. And seeing him, he's like 84 years old, still performing really well in front of this audience of adoring people, was one of this like most perfect experiences. Sitting with my dad sitting next to me, we have like the same music taste in the old like 60s and 70s and 80s music. So it's just like, it was perfect. And just tying into like the shoulds and like where I should be and what I should be doing that we had from earlier on. Like, that was a moment when I was looking at Paul Simon on stage in the little spotlight playing Sound of Silence, like my favorite artist playing one of my favorite songs underneath the stars in this town I grew up in. And I was like, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, with my dad next to me. And we're like having a great time together. And I'm like, this is where I'm supposed to be. There's no should that I'm not fulfilling right now.
Right.
which was a really good feeling. And also, if you haven't listened to Simon & Garfunkel and or Paul Simon's solo stuff, go listen to it.
It's phenomenal.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
A recommendation for a lesser known song, I'll go for Armistice Day by Paul Simon.
I know that one.
Armistice Day.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Now, here's a word from our sponsors.
So, you're trying to be hopeful, trying to be present, to be a good person, but you keep finding yourself stuck in these loops of thoughts. It can be something weird or dark or completely out of left field that your brain just gets totally stuck on. And the more you try to shake it, the more it sticks. For a lot of people, that's not just anxiety. That's OCD. And most of them have no idea.
Not the organizing stereotype. Real OCD is persistent, unwanted, intrusive thoughts that feel totally out of character. Thoughts that latch onto the things you care about most.
Here's the good news. OCD is highly treatable with the right kind of specialized therapy. OCD needs ERP, exposure and response prevention therapy, which is proven to be the most effective treatment for OCD.
NOCD is the world's leading provider of OCD treatment, and it's covered by insurance for over 138 million Americans. All their licensed therapists specialize in ERP therapy, and they will help you learn to take power away from the intrusive thoughts in live, face-to-face virtual sessions. I know that I've struggled with this sort of thing in the past, but if any of this sounds familiar to you, visit nocd.com to book a free 15-minute call with their team. That's NOCD.com.
Anyway, back to the show. Thanks for being here.
That was great. Yeah.
Blast me with some art.
Yeah, I got you. I think we can both certainly bond about this.
Yes.
I revisited a childhood movie that I always loved, and 3, 2, 1. It's Sing Street. And at first it just came up. I'm sorry, it was as a reel.
Yes, we make reels.
I know we make reels, but like we advocate to get off the platform or whatever. But
yeah.
And reels sometimes fill me with intense emotion and passion as well.
Yeah,
and they certainly have a place for that. Sing Street is like it's a movie.
It's a coming of age.
It's a coming of age film about a boy and his friend group, and they just want to make a band in their Catholic school in Ireland, right?
Yes, yeah.
And they do it to impress. Partially to impress this girl, but also
and they
just
fall
to
in love
be,
with the art.
They fall in love with the art, yes, and
it's a way to express their uncertainty about life and who they're supposed to be.
Exactly.
And there's bullies, but then the bullies are also trying to figure out who they are.
And then they join in as part of the band or the like wrecking crew or whatever.
Yeah, that movie was part of why you decided to go to boarding school and play music.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. I also saw Disclosure Day. Steven Spielberg's new Alien movie. I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but just a little short synopsis or short little review. Steven Spielberg's childhood is definitely coming back again. He's still wrestling with his upbringing, with his ideas of parental roles, of difficulty as a child understanding the world, and there's these vast distances between people and the people who are closest to us, and that at times we might almost feel closer to extraterrestrial creatures than we do to the people we're supposed to love most in the world. Or at least we might understand them better, even if they're speaking bizarre languages made of math and clicks and beeps. And it's a little bit Close Encounters, a little bit E.T., but with like a little sheen of some like Bourne Identity. And this one I didn't think was my favorite Spielberg, in maybe not my favorite Spielberg ever. And at
what
times,
is your favorite Spielberg ever?
I love Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park's
Jurassic
phenomenal.
Park is so good. E.T. is amazing, but my favorite Spielberg is Close Encounters.
Close Encounters.
Close Encounters of the Third
unreal.
Kind is so good.
Unreal.
Steven Spielberg.
Not any others?
In this film, though,
Yeah.
it really seems like he really believes in aliens. Like there's aliens
Really?
on Earth right now. Or maybe it's just like an allegory for the problems with the real world.
It totally could be. Yeah.
But go watch it. It's a good hoot and holler and good time.
I feel like you're missing some good Spielbergs.
What other good? I mean, I like Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones is like one of my favorite movies of all time. It's just such a classic movie that it's just.
But Close Encounters reaches like this.
It's an existential level.
Existential,
yeah, for sure.
Transcendental, like high pitch.
I think Indiana Jones in many ways does as well, in a different way that connects more to humanity. And
it's more anthropological than existential.
And, yeah, of course. Indiana Jones feels like the most human movie ever made. You know?
Yeah, I mean, it's him studying ancient cultures and protecting people from the Nazis, and it's like it's very 20th century adventure.
And you also haven't seen Temple of Doom.
I watched half of Temple of Doom when I was like 10 years
Yeah.
old. It was too scary, and my mom said I couldn't watch it.
And it's so good.
I've watched Raiders a bunch. I've seen Crystal Skull.
You don't need to.
But
Did you see what was the watch one?
Dial of Destiny? I did not see Dial
I saw
of Destiny.
Dial of Destiny because I'm an Indiana Jones fan. But
Yeah.
yeah, you don't need to watch that.
Yeah.
To be honest.
But I enjoyed Disclosure Day, and I think this ties into Paul Simon too. It's beautiful to watch artists who are like some of the best in the world continuing to perform at a high level.
Yeah.
Because I think especially for musicians, sometimes it's like, oh, the people do some of their best work when they're in their 20s and 30s, and often when they get older, you're like, oh, they're kind of like not really doing good work anymore.
And just trying to touch back on their original work.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
And I think it's a question of like, oh,
yeah.
is the best art done by young people? I feel like it's not true in like painting. That's if you know.
But it really depends on the artist. Like when you're thinking of think, Johnny Cash. He's like, I mean, he was probably in his 30s and 30 later. But then, he came back and did this whole new thing, and part of that is like the aesthetic old guy like aligns really well with his country sensibility.
Yeah.
But I think it's still very possible, and it does exist in the world.
It just speaks to a part of the human experience that's maybe not the one that we connect with the most.
Yeah.
Often the older people's art.
Yes, that's true. Because young is
because we're
always
so young.
popular. Young is
always cool.
Young is always cool. Young is always popular. It's the new hot thing, of course.
By definition, young people are the cool ones.
Exactly.
And we're almost out of that
Hey,
window.
hey. You are, my man, not me.
Nuh-uh.
Not me.
I'm 16.
I'm 16 and a half.
Yep. Video recap for this week. This week we didn't have too many videos, but we did start a new account.
We did.
The one video we actually posted this week was up in that tree right behind us.
Right behind us, yeah.
Andy was stuck in the tree.
Yes, it came out of happenstance where I just climbed up in the tree, and then we put we set the camera up, and it was like, this
That's
is a
a
freaking
really good shot.
Like the lighting was just so cool, and then we just decided to do some bits, in the tree, and it ended up being about fear and letting your friends know when you're having a hard time,
and when you need help,
exactly.
Yeah. And it has some of my favorite comedic lines we've had in a video in a long time. When you're talking to the tree and you're going, oh, him? About me?
Yeah.
Oh, him? Yeah, I know him from before I was a branch.
From before I was a branch,
And then I yell, you're not a branch, you're a boy.
You're a boy.
I was really pleased with that.
That was great.
We had a version of this edit that was like fully like 2 minutes or 3 minutes long.
Of just bits.
Of like Andy wanting to eat the tree more and then talking more about what he's going to do up there. Maybe we'll do a director's cut sometime.
Yeah. But the whole video is just to show that it's when you're in a place like up high gripping on a tree, that the thing to do isn't to latch onto that tree for your life, right? One way down from this, and one step in the process of getting down from the tree is to have it spoken aloud that you're in the tree in the first place, right?
I'm kind of in a tree right now.
I'm kind of in a tree right now. I might need some help.
Yeah.
Right? And part of that is you just have to acknowledge that to yourself. But if you acknowledge it to a friend, you're doing it simultaneously.
Yeah, you have
right?
Like a sorrow shared is a sorrow halved.
Exactly.
And I think the metaphor works in lots of different ways. Whatever the problem you're dealing with is, it's like you took steps to get yourself to some place in life that you're not happy with, whether that's your mental state or what your job is or where you're living. And it's like, oh, and you can climb down from the tree. You don't need to stay there if it's wrong for you.
Exactly.
And we also posted some podcast shorts. We're not going to talk about those on the podcast, but we do have
that would be hilarious if we clipped this talking about the podcast shorts.
Yeah.
And made a short out of the podcast shorts we're talking about.
Yeah, we have a new account that's podcast clips.
It's called Heyman.
Heyman _Heyman _Heyman _
No, wait. It's two Heyman. It's just
hey
Heyman
_ man _ hey _ man _
Yes.
Heyman.
Heyman.
And
it's got 3,000 followers.
Hell yeah. But we're going to be posting shorts and stuff there. But I think it's like a good idea.
Yeah.
Like, this is a podcast clip. We're in a clip right now.
Yeah.
Yes. Whoa, we're in a clip right now.
We're in a clip right now?
Wait.
What are you doing?
I have this. Wait, are you on short form video right now? Get off of this clip.
We're not on short form video right now.
I'm in a river.
But I
right
know
now.
I am about to be consumed on short form video.
This moment will exist in perpetuity in the form of a short form video, but in this current moment, I am just in a river.
Exactly. The Hey Man account is not just for podcast clips. And
Yeah.
We want to expand it into like more adventure style videos and just fun stuff that we actually do behind the scenes
Climbing,
content.
music, behind the scenes.
All of it. We just want to like have a place where we can throw the fun stuff we want to make without having to worry about the algorithm or this.
This big account that we attach so much value to that is We Love You. I mean,
Exactly.
not that we don't love posting on We Love You, but just like
No, we
something
do, but
that's
we
can post more frequently and more kind of like spam stuff.
Exactly. Funny
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
too, you know. Give it a follow. I think
Go follow it.
there's going to be some really cool stuff on there.
Follow it now. Follow it now.
Follow it now.
But let's get into some good news from this week.
I
Okay.
can try and think of one. But go
Here's
ahead.
something good that happened this week.
Let's hear it.
The Knicks won the NBA Finals.
Hell yeah.
And
I'm
I'm
going to
not-
get shade for this,
Yeah.
but I wanted this first to win so bad. I love Wembanyama.
I like Victor Wembanyama so much.
So
I wanted
much.
him to win too.
He's like a little cute guy.
He's like 21 years old and he's 40
like-
feet tall.
He's 40 feet tall.
And he seems very passionate about
He's
basketball.
so passionate and he's French. And I saw a clip, and this is just, like TMZ reporting or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
but he was like sketching in his sketchbook the day of like the last game.
In a
And I
park.
was like, hell yeah. I love this guy.
And he was a kid who went to basketball academy when he was 16 years
Yeah.
old, sleeping away from home, training to be the best basketball player he can be, and his whole life is basketball. So I did want him to win.
Yes.
But I'm happy for all the New York Knicks fans.
Totally. I'm stoked for New York.
Because
Zoran
I'm not that
and-
big of an NBA fan in general, so I was just happy to see so many people made joyous by this thing.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is the only season I've watched the finals.
Yeah,
Actually. Like,
yeah.
I've never watched them in my life.
Historic, I think it's been 53 years
Yeah.
since they last won.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
That's insane.
Also in sports news.
The World Cup.
The World Cup has begun.
Yeah.
And I really want to get into it this time. It's difficult.
I do, because it's like we've talked about this. It's this world uniting thing. It's the biggest sport in the world. Everybody watches.
Yeah.
It's just
like-
hard for me to watch soccer.
Like not
But-
just sport. It might be the thing that the most people on Earth care about simultaneously.
Yeah.
Like it's the biggest thing that happens on Earth.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously there's
Life.
and wars and
yeah.
history, but like we're all excited about something that's just for fun at the same time,
Right.
which is a rare kind of beautiful thing.
Right.
But soccer, I think I need to know more about soccer. And
Well, we played soccer
we
when
did
we
for
were
years.
kids.
I still am on a team.
Yeah, my dad was was the coach, you
Yeah.
know, for our like childhood soccer team.
Yeah.
And
But
so
when
we know like some strats.
Yeah, but when I'm watching a soccer game, I'm like, they're so far away.
I
It's so-
know.
they're so-
I know.
The field's so
but
big.
if you know the players, I
Yeah.
think, and
I think you just need to care a certain amount to hit a threshold for it to be really exciting.
yeah,
And so that's what I'm going to try to do with the World Cup.
exactly.
Because it's such an
But I'm actually like, I'm oddly like, well, basketball just ended, but like I've been watching so many sports lately, which is the most out of character thing in my life.
No,
Like,
once again,
are we getting
I think,
old?
I think it might be getting old because I'm really excited about sports lately
Well,
too.
it's
We've
weird.
never been sports guys. Like,
in our entire lives. But I watch the world climbing events
Yeah.
every week.
World Cups.
The World Cups every week. They're so good.
Those are very. That makes sense though because
yes,
we're really into a
we're
sport.
really into climbing. But yeah, when the NBA finals were on, and
Yeah.
now I'm just excited about this cultural experience, and it's in the Americas,
Yeah.
right? So it's cool.
Same with the Olympics coming up in a couple years. Being in Los Angeles.
Oh my
like,
gosh, I'm so stoked for that. We have tickets.
Yeah, we're not going to say
to-
to which event.
I think you know.
Like sports, my whole childhood, because I wasn't like the most sports-minded kid, I was always like, sports are so silly. Like I care about things that matter, like video games.
Or art, or
I
like
mean, that's-
I think that was the kind of angle I was at. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's like-
I care so much about music and art that I couldn't be bothered with sports.
But I guess that begs the question, which is not the improper use of begs the question, but that asks the question of like, what is the value of sports in a human life and in society at large?
It's the same thing as
Is it
art.
just
I
a
mean,
waste of time?
No, of course
just
not.
just like kind of having fun? Or is it more like art that's like, no, this is an expression of human joy, using our brains and bodies for something kind of beautiful?
You answered it right there.
And that's how I'm seeing it now. I'm like, no, this is an opportunity for us all to care about something.
All united as one, and just for the silliest reasons, like deciding that there's teams.
Yeah.
You know, there's no teams. The South Korean player that's like super big right now.
Yeah.
I forget his name. Something Sun. He's gonna play for the like LA team next year. You know.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
But everywhere now,
If I'm wrong about that, sorry. I don't know.
I mean, and at times, sports does draw on some of our worst instincts of tribalism and of
war.
like
I mean,
picking sides just for a reason.
It is interesting as well because like when you're watching football and stuff, football to me is this, just
It's like a war game.
mock war.
Yeah.
You know, it feels like we're just getting our worst instincts out in maybe a good way. You know, like
Yeah, in a perfect world,
in a potentially healthy way.
in a perfect world,
Not healthy. I don't know.
if we still had these whatever violent animalistic instincts that we wanted to run as fast as we can and hit people and
Yeah.
chase people down, and like those are kind of maybe urges that the human animal kind of just has of
Yeah.
just like conflict and competition, and
Right.
it's not all cooperation, and sometimes it's cooperation with other people to compete.
Yeah.
Like those instincts can be used for real violence, or maybe they can be diverted into like we're playing
Into
soccer and
strategy
we're scoring
and
points in this goal, and then
Just
we're
for the fun of strategy.
and then we're all dancing, going woohoo!
Yeah, exactly.
Rather than actually inflicting meaningful violence.
It's tough because competition is competition.
And sometimes the mock war we play in football isn't an outlet; it's practice
Yeah.
for actual war. It's revving yourself up for tribalism and for violence and for competition.
And dividing yourself based on what your city is, but it's also uniting this community together.
Yes.
It's such an interesting.
There should only be one sports team, and it should be the human
Yeah,
team.
exactly.
And we should all just play scrimmages against
so are
ourselves.
we? But we're fighting the aliens. I don't know.
Yeah. If it was confirmed for sure, aliens are real and they're out there in Proxima Centauri's system.
Sure.
There's a planet and there's a bunch of aliens and they are pretty similar level to us. I wouldn't want to hate them.
No, I wouldn't want to either.
be, oh, it's humans versus them. Maybe it would be a uniting force, and that could be positive for humans to be like, oh, we're on this, we're all more similar than them, so maybe we're all
Yeah,
together.
but the way to that shouldn't be uniting through a war against this legal orcs.
Or uniting in a human fighting force, or even an invading force, whatever it is.
Yes.
It shouldn't be out of fear. It should be out of we should
Yes.
develop love and peace and understanding here on Earth and expand that to the stars.
That's how we colonize.
If there's an alien out there, we love you.
yeah.
Hey, we love you.
Yeah.
We love you, and we understand you, and we want to coexist with you too.
Yes.
Unless they're, I guess, like robots that are like, we're going to destroy you.
Yeah, like AI alien planet. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, how far does empathy extend?
Yeah, does it extend when AI is like more conscious, and what level? I don't know. This is a whole can of worms, but
All I'm saying is I'm trying to get into the World Cup.
yeah, exactly.
And I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to be into it. Next up is plausible
news.
This is news that didn't actually happen.
And logistically won't, but maybe it could, and the world is full of wonders, so what if it did?
Exactly. Andy, what's some plausible news?
So this is about the World Cup, and this week, this Thursday, it's going to be already happened for you, but Korea and Mexico are
Yes.
facing off.
Yeah.
But are they really facing off?
Yeah.
Or are they rejoicing
Yes.
in their humanity and shared love of sport
Yes.
and of
Football.
of dance and of football? And I'm only saying this because I saw a clip that our friend sent us. There's this party, this football party, where
in the streets of Mexico
in the
City?
streets of Mexico City,
Yeah.
where they're all dancing and throwing this Korean guy up in the air and like just having the best time of their lives. And then he's thrown in the air. They catch him like 3 times. They bring him back down. And then this like beautiful Mexican woman kisses this Korean guy on the lips and goes, "Wow!"
And he's just like, that's what humans should be doing.
That's what humans should be
That's
doing
what
this
humans
entire
should be
time.
doing almost
Yeah.
24/7.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying that this is plausible news, that they rejoice so much that Mexico and Korea
Unite.
join and unite as one country called Mexicoria, and they all they do is dance, play soccer, and eat good food, good ass food.
Really good
Oh my
food.
god, a Koreano burrito, it's already there.
It's already a thing in
Yeah.
Los Angeles.
Yeah.
You're kind of describing this
Los Angeles?
Koreatown.
Oh, Koreatown, yeah, actually.
Which is really, there's such good food.
Yeah, exactly.
I almost like it as like a anti-apocalyptic event where like it's the epicenter is Mexico City, and it's like love and human understanding erupts from that point.
It spreads, and
like,
everybody's
the whole
just dancing
world
in
is
the
just
streets.
dancing in the streets.
Dude,
and world
that's
peace
the way.
is reached just because of good vibes around a soccer game.
And good ass food.
Which the thing is, it could happen.
It could.
It could have. It happened in
Yeah.
World War I on Christmas when there was a ceasefire in World War I, and they all played soccer.
I know.
In no man's land.
I know, and it was
and
soccer.
sang Auld Lang Syne.
Yeah.
There's something to
There's
it, man.
something to it. There's something to it.
Mine is kind of the opposite. It's like similarly rooted in real truth, but maybe goes the opposite direction. This is plausible news. This part's real. Elon Musk became a trillionaire this past week. He's the world's first trillionaire.
Yeah.
Let that sink in.
That's not a billion. That's a trillion.
That's a thousand billions.
Or thousand.
That's a million millions.
Yes, exactly.
Elon is a trillionaire, which
is
means
very messed up.
And the news is, which means that all that wealth is finally going to start trickling down soon.
Actually, it hit the law, the world law we have.
Which it's got to start. Well, it's trickle down economics. It's got to start working at some point. I'm talking social programs, affordable housing, education, public transit. It's going to be great. I mean,
but to trickle down,
goodness for him being a trillionaire. Yet another example of unrestricted capitalism for the win.
Winning.
For the win. I mean, where else would all that wealth go anyway? To the people who need it? To the ones who it has been stolen from?
And the positive spin on this is...
The plausible good news out of this would maybe be that...
the World Cup's happening.
The World Cup's happening, and he's taken over by the joyous
the apocalypse.
The Mexicorian beauty.
yeah.
And he gives all his money away and actually finds a conscience.
Yeah, and he just plays soccer and dances in the street.
And eats beautiful Coreano bulgogi burritos.
yeah. In our last segment...
The most important segment...
is always climbing news. This week... I think this week.
Maybe last week.
It might have been last week for you guys.
Janja Garnbret.
The absolute master of the world comp climbing world. She just sent bibliography 515D.
515C. It's a 9B+. It's the European grading system.
515C, 9B+, yeah.
It's in Seiyu's. It's a kind of pockety, super long line right next to an old classic biography.
But it is the second hardest sport climbing grade in the world.
And she's only the second woman to ever climb this grade.
The other is Brooke Rabatou, who was actually just injured.
Really?
Which is really sad to hear.
Oh, that's bad news.
Lumbrical or something.
But that'll come back.
It'll come back. Yeah.
I was worried it might have been like a shoulder.
It was a shoulder lumbrical.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that lumbrical?
That's what it said on her post. So I'll
bad.
Okay. But Brooke,
it's going to be okay.
It's going to be okay.
But Janja, such an accomplishment.
Such an accomplishment.
She's taken time away from the competitive climbing scene to
send bibliography.
Dedicate time to make it a project. And
she sacrificed several wins in the comp climbing scene.
In the past few seasons, the past half dozen seasons, she's basically been undefeated. She does not lose. But now, for the last few World Cups, she's been losing,
pushing the boundaries of.
She's been
rock
losing
climbing.
Because she's been pushing the boundaries on rock.
Yeah,
which is really cool.
Which is so cool.
We like rock climbing.
Cool. They posted a video of her reaching the chains, and she cries, and it's she smiles, and it's just infectious.
Yes.
On
the other side of things, on the comp side of things, in her absence. Annie Sanders, the American
climber, she won both bouldering and lead,
which is a really rare accomplishment.
Really rare. I mean, Janja does it fairly often, but Annie Sanders and the American climber, so we're stoked. She won both in the craziest way. She breaks all the beta, right?
Yeah.
Which means she does the problems.
She does these climbs
in
really
a way that they're not
unorthodox
intended.
ways.
Yeah. And she does it so slowly, too. And it's just really insane to watch, and she's a great climber. Yeah, and how she celebrated her, they got her reaction on camera.
Mm-hmm.
She's not a big celebrator. She just goes... she just, holds up a little peace sign.
Me when I accomplish my greatest feat.
Yeah, accomplish...
Also, Serato's been doing
Serato's cleaning up.
Serato and Raku's on the men's side is doing amazing as always.
He's great.
And on our side of things, we're going on a climbing trip.
Squamish, British Columbia.
But yeah, it's been a long time of us wanting to go to Squamish.
It's the way everybody makes it seem is it's they call it summer camp, but for adults who are into climbing.
Yes,
right?
Climber summer camp.
Climber summer camp.
We're gonna go up and meet with our dear friend Charlie.
Charlie Smith.
We're all staying in like a B&B situation.
B&B, yeah.
We were friends in high school. We were in a band together.
Yeah.
And we're all gonna be together again.
It's awesome.
Such good news. That was your weekly recap.
Now it's time for us to look at your hot takes on Instagram.
We sent out a little story yesterday and got truly way too many.
Way too many, over 6,000.
So we're just gonna scroll through these and we're just gonna react to our favorite ones and talk about them a little bit.
Yeah.
This first hot take, the latest one we got, is most people are good. We just have different definitions on what being good looks like.
Wow, that's a really interesting take.
I kind of agree. I
kind of agree with that.
I think I agree.
Most people are good, but we just have different definitions of what good looks like. Yeah.
I mean, everyone in their own perspective thinks that they're the good guy. No one's walking around being like, I guess people do. People do like the idea of having a villain arc.
Yes,
villain arc. Strange.
Villain arc, and you're so frustrated with the world and fed up to the point where
you don't care.
It doesn't matter if I'm good or bad. I'm just gonna do my own thing.
Yeah.
Right. And maybe that is their own definition of good.
But I think I soft agree.
I soft agree with that.
Yes. In a perfect world, people could just walk around naked and no one would judge / stare at them.
Yes.
Yes.
100%.
In a perfect world, when it's hot out, everyone would just be naked, I guess.
Yeah, clothing certainly has
protection.
some utility. Sun protection.
Chafing,
not getting dirty.
Yeah. Hygiene.
Absorbing sweat.
Yeah.
But
style.
Yeah, if like nude beaches, of course.
Yeah.
As it should be. Onsen,
Yeah.
And of course there's a problem of potential male female,
yeah, but that's the idea. In a perfect world,
no
one's being weird.
No one's being
Everyone's
weird.
just like, yes, I guess yeah, I might find the female body beautiful, but how would that work?
Yes, this is just saying in the perfect world.
But in the perfect world,
we would all be naked.
All cool. We'd all be naked. Okay, next up.
That's interesting.
We're not taking enough risks anymore.
Yeah.
That's a strange one.
In so many ways, I agree with that. I think
I'm gonna say agree.
Yeah,
agree.
I agree with that, and I think risks is a hard term. It's a general term where
it can mean very different things.
Yes, we're not saying you should risk your life.
Yeah.
By any means, but
pushing yourself out of your comfort zone
is 100%.
Like we're talking about with your social comfort zone.
Exactly.
Or what your routine is. Like getting out of that can be the best thing for you.
And I think what they mean is we're so in our comfort zones on our phones and on our jobs that are online, and like we were talking about earlier, we're in a zone of all our comforts are right here, accessible on our phone, and we have everything that can kind of like not make us happy, but give us that dopamine, right?
Give us the dopamine comfort that you would expect from someone who has a happy life.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm watching a show that makes me laugh. Like I have friends, and I can order food and have it delivered to me.
Exactly. But it feels empty, you know? At times it feels very empty. So, get out of your comfort zone, take those risks.
And in like a evolutionary psychology sort of way, I do think that our brains are hardwired for dealing with difficult situations and moderately scary situations.
Yeah.
Like that's why we have these like overactive fear and anxiety systems, because we're like we're it's like almost like in Percy Jackson, like you're hardwired for combat.
Right.
You're supposed to be problem solving and confronting difficult situations. Like that's how we survive in the world.
Exactly.
And the fact that we have so many of our basic needs met means like those systems aren't being used in the same way.
Right.
Which is why it's so good to push your comfort zone, whether that's like by finding an athletic pursuit or an adventure pursuit that feeds you, because you have an outlet for that sort of thinking.
Exactly. And it grounds you on so many levels as well. Like this is so much what Alex Honnold talks about, the free soloist, the famous free soloist who soloed El Cap. It's pushing yourself into this fear, and we're not advocating for free soloing by any means,
No.
but into this level that you know is controlled and that you know you can do, but you still are taking your life into your own hands and really embracing this fear.
In our day-to-day lives, because our basic needs are met, because we live in these routines,
Yeah.
we're not in touch with our own mortality. We're not in touch with our own fragility and smallness, because in our own lives, like, we are very big to ourselves.
Right.
Like, because we live our lives through our lens of existence. And when you're going through day-to-day life, you're like, yeah, my boss being a little upset with me is like the biggest problem in the world.
Exactly.
And my relationships being a little stressful, like, that is crazy, and oh no, everything's going to go wrong.
Yes, and seeing that fragility of your own body, whether that's like really pushing yourself on a bike ride and seeing my
I can
body
be
is
so tired.
I can be so tired, is embracing this mortality
and understanding your own limitations in a way that puts all those in perspective, all your other
Exactly.
problems in perspective.
Bam.
Okay, even though spiders are scary, their webs are so beautiful and impressive.
100%. I'm still scared of
100%
spiders.
agree. I am still afraid of
I'm
spiders.
so afraid of spiders.
But I do
I love them.
Their webs are some of the most beautiful things in nature.
I totally agree.
They're
The
the
way
most
they
amazing
glisten
things.
in the wind and in the sun.
They're like a spell has been cast, and you just picture this.
Yeah.
It's early morning, and you promised yourself you were going to go on a walk. And you go out, and it's still cold, and there's still dew on the leaves and on the trees, and there's still that chill in the air.
Yeah.
And you're walking along a little footpath near home. It's not a big forest, just a small little patch of trees. And you maybe for a moment you're a bit tired, you don't feel like you're doing the right thing, you want to be in bed instead. All of a sudden, something catches the morning light.
Yeah.
And it's spiderweb with dew.
Yeah.
Beads of dew clinging to it. And
Yeah.
there's these jewels. Is that magic? Is that a spell that's been cast? Is that
No,
an
that's-
angel glistening in the sun?
That's nature, man.
That's just a spider
It's just a
trying to catch
spider.
some flies.
Yeah.
But it
Which is
doesn't make it
beautiful
less
in its
beautiful.
own respect. I think jumping spiders are really cute.
They're super cute.
They're super cute.
We got a couple of these.
Music is not subjective.
Music is not subjective. And
It's just
also,
good. Or-
no. There was
All
someone else.
music is good.
Someone else who said all music is good. A song is just a song, and that was basically saying no one song is better than another.
That's not saying even a song. That's saying that is a take for everything, or just
For art,
existence, or
it's
art.
almost existence.
It's
yeah.
basically existence.
If everything is just subjective qualifications, like I guess you.
It's a thing.
It's just stuff.
It's just stuff, which is true. But the fact that we make and build and have evolved to, hear these chords that are very good or that work
Yeah.
well together.
One take said, "No song is better than another. Music is just music," and this one says music is not subjective.
Well, okay,
So
these
they're
are
actually in direct.
contradiction.
They're direct contradictions.
Interesting.
Which is to the person who says no song is better than another, I would say, well, I guess not, but I think
But it's so subjective.
it's just a subjective.
It's just a subjective medium.
People in certain positions, people have their taste and they like certain songs.
Yeah.
That's the measure of how good a song is, I guess. Is how good is it to you? And if you really wanted to be democratic about it, how good is it to the most people?
Yeah.
And to the other person
And
who
then
says
to that person who says it's the same, listen to 3 songs. John Cage's 433, I
Yeah.
believe. Listen to Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter.
yeah.
And listen to, I'm thinking of some free experimental jazz that just sounds awful.
Listen to Trout Mask Replica
Listen to Trout Mass Replica.
by Captain
and
Beefheart.
All of these 3 I think are good.
Yeah.
But they are vastly different listening experiences that touch on negative emotions even at times.
Yeah.
And
And won't make you feel like you're just listening to nice sounds the whole time.
Exactly. Like Sabrina Carpenter, Espresso, that's like the juiciest form of pop,
There's a thumping beat and there's glittery synths.
it's
and
what you
there's-
want to hear.
Whereas Captain Beefheart is a little more confrontational.
It's a little confrontational. And then you'll figure out what John Cage is in an instant.
And to the person who says music is not subjective, I would give you the same challenge.
Yeah.
Listen to those and say, you probably prefer one of these.
Yeah.
To that person who says it's not subjective, be like, this is empirically better.
Empirically better.
But to that I'd say, ask someone else. Someone's gonna like Captain Beefheart more than Sabrina Carpenter.
I think I might.
I think I do.
But that's besides the point. I mean, we both like Captain Beefheart. But it's not necessarily pleasant listen either.
But the thing that would prove to them if they're not a Captain Beefheart fan, that it is subjective.
Right.
Lena says, ice plant is an invasive species destroying West Coast dunes and doesn't deserve love. I think that's responding to, in one of our videos, we were saying I love you to an ice plant flower.
Oh, interesting.
Oops.
Yeah. I mean, that's true.
We needed a flower to say I love you to, and it was there.
It was there.
Sometimes you got to make do with what you have.
Yeah, and I do know that ice plant is invasive.
So we're sorry for saying we love ice plant.
Yeah.
But also, it's not the ice plant's fault. Like,
yeah,
people have
it's not conscious.
They have a lot of like hate towards invasive species, and we should remove invasive species wherever they are. But I feel like there's like a lot of like built up animosity towards them, which is just like it's people's fault. It's people's fault.
Partially, yeah. I mean, yes, sometimes it is people's fault, right? But like, I think the hatred comes from, I mean, obviously the plant destroying the ecosystem, destroying the things that make the ecosystem so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and when it's like something like, those purple urchin in the ocean
that destroy
the coral reefs, destroy the foraging potential for humans, destroy
the seaweed forest.
It makes like such a noticeable life difference and active change that it's like it feels like an evil.
Yeah.
But it's not a thing. It's not a thing.
But yeah, I guess this is in my own brain too. Like when I am aware of invasive plants, like I'll be hiking somewhere and I'll go, "Oh, these are beautiful flowers." Oh, but they're all just invasive mustard plants. And I don't like the feeling of like it taints my experience of beautiful nature. Like when you know too much about nature and like, oh, that shouldn't be there, that shouldn't be there. There's like a little bit of like, you view nature as not just like this escape to beauty and more like another thing we ruined.
Yeah.
Which is like, I don't think that's helpful. I think you need to appreciate the beauty and drive of all life to survive and to grow.
Yeah.
And we have displaced things with our activities that we need to go and solve. But appreciating the beauty and letting that love guide you rather than like letting that hatred guide you.
Yeah.
Although hate is a really good good motivator. Maybe you need to make people hate mustard plants, so you just start tearing it up.
Yeah, there's that one guy on Instagram who watches our videos, and he's like, so like, tear the freaking mustard plant out of that ground. Like, he comments on our videos, and I'm down for that. Like,
I'm like, yeah, we should. But there also needs to be a place for like just appreciating nature too, without this.
Yeah.
Maybe there shouldn't. Maybe we're at a point in history when the people who love nature in this time in history need to be that fiery, like, well, no, we're going to fix this now.
Maybe so. And but again, that doesn't have to stem from hatred of of
it
plants.
Should stem from love.
Love. Yes, exactly.
Of like, look at and that guy does a good job of it.
He does.
Often.
Yeah.
Where.
Look at these amazing native flora and fauna.
Look at this good example of native flora and fauna and how different it is to that kind of stunted ecosystem with all those invasive species.
Yes.
Because that's not what this ecosystem is supposed to be.
Yeah.
Et cetera, et cetera. But yes, ice plant, get it out of here.
Get it out of here. I think.
Hey, Alistair says custard goes well with everything. Everything? Everything.
Everything.
Beef stroganoff.
Yeah, actually, honestly, yeah.
I probably would. Paella. Maybe.
Yeah, no, actually,
maybe.
Yeah.
Ceviche. I could picture it.
No.
I could picture
like candy corn.
No,
yeah,
that's good.
That's
that
good.
almost makes it better.
That makes it better. Like herring fillet on a bunch of onions.
I would rather have it with custard than without custard.
Okay. You're right.
We agree. Soggy fries are better than overly crispy fries.
As long as they're not soggy and cold, yes.
I think I agree with you. I've always gone for the soft fries.
Yeah, when it's a pure cartilage of like potato,
just like the little bone crisp.
Oh, that's not food.
It's like I would rather eat a chip.
Yeah, yeah.
Similar, mayo is the best condiment.
Yep.
You've got a big fan of mayo right here.
The mayor of Mayo Town over here.
You're the mayor.
The mayor of Mayo Town over here. I freaking love mayo. I'll put that on most things. It's like and put it on fries. It's a European thing. They say it in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
It's not healthy, but it's delicious.
But you're lactose intolerant, so sometimes you use it like a butter.
Like it's not butter.
butter,
I'd
like
say
it's,
like like a sour cream or a cheese.
Yes.
And it adds a creaminess and a lightness and just a fat. And
Which foods often need.
Yes, when something is more acidic or you want to cut that in some way, mayo sometimes is a good way out of that, or an aioli or something to that respect. The times I've put it on things when you're like, that's weird, man. And then you've eaten it, you've gone,
it's pretty good.
Pretty good.
I don't think I would agree that it's the best condiment.
What is your favorite condiment? Ketchup?
I think I might go with ketchup.
Yeah.
If I could only have one condiment, I think it would be ketchup.
I would go mayo.
Which is immature of me. I know that, I feel like ketchup, maybe it's not immature.
It's not immature.
I feel like it's like a sugar.
Any condiment, it feels immature,
yeah,
right?
It's like squeeze.
Yeah. It just feels like I need to put it on my chicken nuggets.
I'd go with ketchup. Okay. Leaf blowers shouldn't be a thing. You're an adult. Why are you beefing with leaves? Totally agree.
Got hard
totally agree.
They should be leaf blowers should be made quiet.
Should be made quiet, or they should be made illegal. I don't think we need to be moving leaves that much.
Okay, we do need to be moving leaves. There is a purpose for moving leaves.
Give me a purpose.
You need to. I mean, if you want a clean area,
He can't think of one thing.
No.
Yeah.
You want to put those leaves in a place where they can be composted properly, and if you don't want invasive or bugs on your garden
mold
or something,
buildup,
mold buildup, whatever it may be, you need to move those leaves. You need to get the clutter out of your garage, whatever. But those damn things are so loud. And
at this point, they should all be electric.
Yeah.
The electric ones are really high pitched.
Yeah.
But they're not like a full and they're running all day, every day, everywhere in the world.
Everywhere in the world. And it's insane. And the amount of gas those use.
It's so much air pollution.
Yeah.
Not just how much gas it uses. They're super fuel inefficient, but they actually they burn really dirty. So they they pollute residential neighborhoods more than your car
and you
does.
could smell them.
Yes.
You can smell it. Yeah.
I guess a lot of people's jobs are probably made easier by having leaf blowers to clean up gardens and move things around.
Yeah.
But that's why I think it should just be they should maybe be made quieter, and we have an electric option, which is so much better.
Yeah. Yeah. But when it is a job, the lower price option will generally be used.
Well, that's when you have a policy intervention that's hey, these things are polluting, these things are loud. We're gonna have a rebate so that people can replace their old leaf blowers with a cleaner, newer leaf blower.
That would be amazing.
And then everyone has a little bit less stress in their life.
Yeah.
This person says, kids younger than 16 should not have social media.
Yeah, make it law.
I think make it law.
Yeah, make it law.
They shouldn't. I don't think kids under 16 should have phones.
I think they should have a way.
They should have
want
a thing to ring their parents and some trusted adults.
Exactly, but I don't even think that their parents necessarily should have their location.
Kids were fine in 1995.
Exactly.
They were totally fine.
They were fine. We grew up on social media as soon as it was, taking off in the first place.
We had Instagram within a year of when it was founded.
And we've talked about this endlessly, but that made us stressed, anxious people. Just
sad little kids
addicted
to our phones,
self-conscious that we would be judged on these social media platforms in the first place.
At an age when we should just still be running around
and
pretending we're wizards.
Experimenting and pretending we're wizards and wearing stupid clothes and
we shouldn't be getting marketed to by the largest company in the world.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think that should have been a law already. That should have. But then again, you're no, these kids, it's a way for them to have an outlet and for them to express themselves and to be creative. But I kind of just think it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it.
It's not worth it. I agree.
I think
the communication aspects are really good.
Kids can call their parents if they're in need of something.
Well, yeah, and talk to their friends. I like that they can talk to their friends as well. But we got to find a system that
there's got to be a better way.
Profit off of yeah.
Anyway,
Anthony Kiedis isn't actually a bad singer.
That's an interesting take because it assumes that most people think Anthony Kiedis is a bad singer, which I think a lot of people love the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah, I mean,
we would.
We do.
We don't.
We don't love that. As kids, we did for sure.
Did.
We covered them many a time.
Yeah,
in our band
with our band with Charlie.
Yeah,
who we're going to see in a few days,
which is called Balloons for Hands.
Good band. But I think Anthony Kiedis has a certain talent for singing. Actually,
no,
there's a punkiness and like a force to his voice.
His range is actually quite good too. Singing is a very subjective thing.
I would agree. He's not a bad singer.
His rhythm is amazing.
Very good.
His lyrics are crazy.
I like these hot takes because
cramp.
there's no theme whatsoever for any of this. But I hope you're enjoying it. Okay, this person said, "I'm happy." That's great.
No.
Disagree.
No, that's great.
Ooh, mountains is better than the beaches.
Wow, good take. Interesting take.
I don't know
I'm not saying.
I don't know if I agree or disagree.
I don't know if I agree or disagree. Mountains is better than the beaches. One is existentially striking. They're both existentially striking, but the mountains I ascribe more to like this thing you're connecting to your most smallness in your core human being, but where the beach is like a place where you can just it connects to the core human being in a different way of I can just be on this planet.
Yes.
In this pleasant place.
But then again, the ocean is this vastness
exactly
that does remind you how small you are.
Yeah.
But I think if I could only have one, I would probably like to go with beach.
I think.
No, I think mountain because you can still have lakes. Like there's a big lake that it kind of feels like a beach.
Yeah.
Whereas if you only have beaches, there's nothing that's like a mountain.
There's beach cliffs and stuff.
This is true.
Yeah. Either one you have climbing. So
either one
good.
you have climbing, so we're okay.
Yeah.
Someone says hot take.
The sun.
It is hot.
Yeah, it's
the
pretty
sun
hot.
is pretty hot,
Especially in the summer.
Okay, being nonchalant is the worst.
Yeah.
I would agree.
I think I agree. I kind of agree. I think most of these were going like straight down the middle.
Yeah.
But
all of these are nuanced.
all of these are nuanced. I think there's a place for nonchalance, but I think it is too adopted in today's day and age because we don't want to be excited about anything because that's a vulnerable side of ourselves.
It seems embarrassing. We have the chance to be
embarrassed.
But I think there's too much nonchalance in the world.
Yes.
No one should be ashamed to be passionate and to be excited and to be deeply engaged with life.
Yeah.
It's the only thing to do here.
Yeah.
It's the only thing we're supposed to be doing is finding joy in life and being excited about things. Like that's
yeah.
Like it's very general, but of course,
exactly.
Like nonchalance can often be the opposite of that.
Definitely.
Whereas I guess you could say, no, I'm nonchalant when I'm just trying to be in a social situation, but I do have all these passions.
Of course.
Then express it.
Then express it, sure. But yeah, and I think it's so weird because these terms nonchalance and chill guy, have developed such an image and a symbol on social media on these things, and in a way for it's like that is like we're rooting against the nonchalance and chill guy, but being nonchalant and chill is not a negative thing either, right?
If you're just like low key, you can be like chill.
Being chill is also like and level-headed, is also a positive aspect to have, and is just an aspect about a person that is not something to judge either way,
and that is not what we're saying is bad when we're saying nonchalance is bad.
Yeah.
And that's why maybe it's more nuanced than we agree with this. Nonchalance is the worst.
Right.
But it's when that nonchalance bleeds into your core experience.
Yes.
It's like when you're kind of like, it's kind of, I don't really care.
Yeah.
About like all sorts of stuff.
About things you do care about.
It's okay to be chill. This person asks a question, which is kind of interesting. Is it okay to feel hopeless?
Is it okay to feel hopeless?
Ah, man.
That is really tough. And the phraseology of the question is maybe the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's totally okay if you're at a place right now where you're feeling hopeless.
Yeah.
But it's not okay to accept that as your permanent state, I think.
Yes. You can feel hopeless and know that there's a better that's a weird this is the problem with the phrasing of the question. You can feel hopeless and know that there's a better way out, right? And a better future, which is hope, right?
The thing that makes it okay to feel hopeless is knowing I feel so hopeless right now, but that's okay because I know one day I won't.
Yeah.
Because this will pass. And it can be scary sometimes when you feel hopeless.
It's okay to feel hopeless because there is hope, not necessarily that I feel hope.
It's weirdly, it's strange that part of what can get you through hopelessness is just knowing that it will pass, because hopelessness, by definition, is not being able to ever see a world where this passes.
Exactly.
But the thing is, that's how I've gotten out of periods of hopelessness.
Oh, of course.
Is by accepting, okay, I don't know how this is going to end, but I feel like it's going to in some way, even if I don't understand or believe it.
Yes.
It's like opening myself up to that
and it does.
being possible, and it does.
Yeah. I actually really liked that question.
Yeah. Ooh, this is a hot take.
Top left?
Social media is nourishing to the soul when used properly.
Wow.
That is a really difficult
a good take.
one. I see the vision.
Yeah.
Because there's periods in my life, like I use like an app that blocks social media 90% of the time, and then I open it at times, and it will be like, because I've curated a feed that is very nature focused and creative and poetic, like, at times I'll open it for 15 minutes and I'll just like read 5 good poems and see 3 beautiful short films, and then I'll close it and I'll be like, that was perfect. But that's 1 out of every 10 times I'll open my phone, because the other 9 times
and then
that I
it
open my
pulls
phone,
you in with
it pulls you in, and then you're watching stuff that does not feed you, and it is just draining your energy,
and it just is trying to suck your money, you know?
Yeah, and your life force.
And your life force.
And going into that a little bit more, I would say even that, like, the good scroll of social media, whether it's a long form YouTube video or like some shorts that are feeding you, although our shorts are good. Even those scrolls, yes, they can bring joy and positivity, like joy and interest, and they can be really exciting and be your exact interest. I think it's less like mindfulness content and more, I mean, actually, yes, it is even mindfulness content. Like, it's a bunch of beginnings. Like, all social media is this like doorway to a thing you could be interested in.
Yeah.
And when you're scrolling through short form video, by definition, it's just like, I'm watching this one and then I'm going to something completely random and different. And then so you're opening all these tabs in your brain of like, oh, I could be interested in, I should be really into gardening. And I should also make collage art. And maybe I should be a potter. And it's like all these cool videos about these interesting things. But your own one life could never contain all of those deep hobbies.
Yeah, but they kind of can.
They kind of can.
But it's not at this moment, right?
But exactly.
It's not at this moment.
It's not you doing that right now.
Yeah.
So it's this weird thing where you're fracturing your attention.
It's you putting together this image of yourself, I guess,
yes,
or
of
this
the
vision.
Things you would like to be.
Exactly. Yeah, that is a really tough question. I don't know the correct answer.
I don't totally disagree. Because if you open it for a few minutes and get like really excited about pottery and gardening,
right,
and poetry, it's and then go and work on those things.
And again, it's not just reels and scrolling.
Yeah.
Like it's communication with your friends and relatives and people from all over the world, right? So it's in
with
that
similar
respect,
interests,
right?
Make deep friendships.
It's giving you this connection, like this travel, like this worldliness that that is kind of in some respects uniting the world a little bit, right? Like
totally.
And we've said this before. I show speed, right? It's a great example of that. But is that worth the sacrifice of sanity?
Yeah, and I think that's a really good point. Is that social media, if it wasn't just driven by trying to make people a little bit irritated so they stay on the platform longer and so they spend more money there. If the goal was to make people be connected and to feel joy and have positive life outcomes, then it could be a really positive force, because everyone would be able to communicate with the whole world and we would all understand something more about each other. Like that is a beautiful, nourishing thing.
Yeah. But I still think the main problem of it is it's in this thing. Like it is through this thing. Like if there was a way to have the same communication and the same worldliness without having to look at this thing.
And the fact that it's always with us, we carry this, like I really will feel the weight in my pocket.
Yeah.
And like I literally have the world in my pocket right now.
This is a completely separate take, and this is just about my phone. But I'm really bad at remembering people's names. Mm-hmm. The only way I remember people's names is if I put them in my phone, because my phone is
where
in
you
some
store
respects
those,
where I store my freaking thoughts, which is
insane.
It's not okay. Like, I'm not okay with that, and I want to work better on that. But like I will write down things I have to do. I write down notes, which is useful in some respects.
But I know people's names when I follow them on Instagram.
Or if I write their, when they text me and I write their name in my phone, I'm like, okay, I 100% know their name from now on.
Yeah.
Like I do.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's not, partially that's just like I'm literally writing a person's name down. But
Like if I wrote it down in a notebook, I probably would also.
But
like when they've texted me, hey, this is Mateo.
Yeah.
And now I know it's Mateo.
Yeah. Shout out to Mateo.
What's
You're
up,
not watching
Mateo?
this,
You're not watching
yeah.
this podcast. Anyway, our camera's about to die. Your mindfulness meditation for this week is
try and think of that one thing that makes you really you and write it down.
Could be a few sentences or could be 10 pages. Write about that core that stayed with you from the time you were a kid and will stay with you for the rest of your life.
Yeah, it got emotional for us at the beginning there.
Thanks for hanging in with us.
Thanks for hanging with us. Yeah, we hope you like the podcast.
We
love
you. Bye-bye.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
We love you.